What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Reaction Channel, and today we have a highly requested episode. I watched a couple clips on this channel of a mom who was very not with having children and raising her kids, and I found that full episode. It is the Hollenbeck episode, and it is absolutely a wild ride from start to finish, and a lot of people have asked me to do the full episode reaction versus just the clips that I found, and this is exactly that. So if you are a fan of Supernanny, this is a good episode. A lot of discussions. I give my opinions on some things. We'll see if you agree or disagree. And also, it's just, man, it is an episode where it's rare to see Joe Frost get upset and almost lose her temper, which is almost impossible for her to do, especially on Supernanny, for those that watch like I do. So, man, I'll just stop blabbing. This is a great episode, as a great reaction. And once again, I pause when I watch these shows. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Sometimes when these videos start doing well, people are like, this guy, he's so annoying. It's a reaction channel. I always link the video in the description. You can watch it by yourself. But I say the point of these videos is to act like you're watching TV with a friend. So I'm sorry if it annoys you. That's just how I am, okay? I can't change how I am, and that is that. Please, before we start this, consider liking the video. If you don't mind, liking the video early on really does help the algorithm out. There's a lot of things to comment on this video. I don't even need to give a prompt. There will be things to talk about. And last but not least, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to have you on this channel full time. You're not working for me or anything. It would just be nice to have you here. And I watch Supernanny every Tuesday on my Twitch stream at night. So link's always in the description. Come on by. Watch it with me live. Be a part of the broadcast. But that's it. Crazy episode. Here we go. Put the seatbelt on. Put your pants on. Well, you probably have pants on. But if not, put some pants on. And let's get it going. The Hollenbeck Family. Grandparents left to raise brothers for distracted mom. The Hallenbeck Family. They've been to hell and back.
I am in scorching hot Mesa, Arizona, ready to take a look at a family that desperately needs my help. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Chris.
If you remember her, we've watched clips of her. Here she is in the full. Emo, thank you for the follow.
Kristen Hollenbeck. My boys are Jordan, 6, and Jaden, he's 4.
My name's Patricia. I'm the grandma.
I'm Cliff, the granddad.
Kristen and the
Hi,
boys
Maxie.
have been with us for 7 years now.
She has been living with her grandparents with the children for 7 years.
No! I hate you, idiot!
I'm a stay-at-home grandma. You're not drinking that, are you?
Stay-at-home
I
grandma's
do
crazy.
real estate here in the Phoenix area. And you're on the other one, aren't you?
Jordan will just burst,
I was talking too fast! I hate you!
scream.
Look, I'm gonna be real, not trying to judge off the haircuts, but if you have that haircut as a child, I do believe that you are going to try to beat me up. It looks familiar. Yeah, we watched some of these clips. I've never watched a full episode. I've watched a couple clips on my channel, but I've never watched a full episode. And I've wanted to because of those clips.
Mom, stupid!
Throw things.
Oh, yes.
He's a tough kid.
Oh!
He has a lot of anger.
Get over here and get your shoes.
He just kicked grandma on the back of this.
Kid.
Man. Gonna tear grandma's Achilles.
He has a lot of anger.
Get over here and get your shoes on.
I'm intimidated by these children.
There is no way I would tolerate that.
Yeah, you better not.
What? That is not okay, Jaden.
Jaden's got a potty mouth.
This is stupid!
He
What did he just say? This bee is stupid.
refuses to do anything.
Get over here.
Jordan and Jaden, they are kicking each other and hitting each other and pushing each other.
Jaden, get over here.
We love the boys so much, but we are older and it's tiring.
I hate you!
It's also hard.
6 minutes.
They're probably in their 70s. I mean, that's a lot of work.
Right here.
Because Kristen makes it hard.
I live at home with my parents, and
live at home with my parents.
because of my financial situation, I am not able to move out on my own right now. It's hard to
Hey, let's be real. She's living in a mansion. She ain't trying to move out. She probably gets everything for free.
be just the mom. I don't have anybody to back me up.
Get in your room. In our household, I see myself as being the mom.
Get your shoes on now.
Kristen is 10% mom and 90% of whatever she wants to do.
It must be nice. Looks to me like someone shouldn't have had children.
I'm glad you're busy.
I don't respect my mom. I don't respect the way that
What a crazy thing to say. You are living with her for free.
she parents my boys.
I ask all the time.
Like the way she parents my boys. Well, guess what? She's not the parent, dummy.
No, you don't.
I would like to be just the grandma.
It's mum's responsibility to be taking care of her kids.
Yep.
He's in timeout, you know. It makes it very chaotic here.
Who gives him junk for breakfast?
You, when you give him breakfast.
I mean, these ladies are clearly not on the same page.
Go to your room.
I don't see these boys going in a good direction.
Well, we only have that stinking thing.
I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel.
You've got to stop being rude, or you're going to spend the day in your room.
Supernanny, you're our last resort. Please help us.
Bear with me, guys. I know things
This is a absolute no doubt about her. I'm on my way. Like, no doubt about her. And it's going to be a passionate one.
are out of balance right now, but I'm on my way.
Yeah, you could just tell with her eyes what she's going to do there. I know my girl. I know my girl.
Hello. Hi, pleased to
Hi, Joe. Please save us.
meet you, Joe.
My name's Pat.
Thank you.
I was very nervous because I knew, she was going to be coming in and observing our family.
I'm Cliff.
Pleasure to
You ain't doing nothing wrong, Granny. Don't worry.
meet you, Joe Frost.
This is
Hi,
Jordan.
boys. Hi, pleased to meet you. Hi, pleased to meet you. Say hi, pleased to meet you. I gather Kristen's at work.
Yes, yes,
So until then, literally, you're at home with the kids,
yes,
and you do that full time.
yes, I do.
Pat isn't alone. At least 2.4 million grandparents in the USA live under the same roof as their grandchildren.
All right, well, let's have lunch now. Jaden, come on, sweetie.
He a bald eagle?
And this was one grandparent who had her hands full.
Jaden, and I'm not going to chase you. I want you over here now. You can eat as soon as you're done with your full.
It's crazy because I was so unbelievably nice to my grandparents. I can't even imagine just being mean.
4 minutes. Right there.
She got the timeout rug down.
I followed the boys upstairs and got a chance to see just how violent they can be with one another.
Boys,
Oh gosh, grabbing onto the zebra stripe.
boys, no playing on the stairs because this is highly dangerous.
Kids like to roughhouse, but I was quite concerned with these boys that they might actually hurt one another.
Jaden, you're choking him. No, that's not part of the wrestling.
There's clearly no rules in this house, but when I asked Grandma and Grandpa about this, they felt that Kristen was to blame.
Anytime
She is. She's the mom. You cannot blame the grandparents for not raising them properly.
her and I get into it big, she'll say, when I move out of here, you will never see these kids.
I was hearing some serious resentment, and Grandma had only just started to open up.
She does nothing in the house. She does absolutely nothing.
Does she pay what we call rent?
No. Kristen.
Lives rent free, gets free meals. Her children get raised by her mother, and she still ain't even respecting them.
Has always had a hard time being grateful, from minor little things to the major things.
We basically provide everything for her.
That's crazy.
And right on cue, Mum came home from work.
Hello. Very well. Pleased to meet you, Joe Frost.
Hey, Cosmic.
How you doing? Hi, Kristen.
Good. It was awkward meeting her for the first
That was
time,
awkward. She sounds like Melissa from Dance Moms.
but I was hopeful that she would be able to fix things.
How was your day today?
Good.
Fair?
All right.
She did the Trisha Paytas. All right. Yeah, that was good.
Mama
She's like, goodbye.
barely spent any time with her family since she'd been home, and then she went upstairs, and that gave me a chance to talk to her about her side of things.
Did she even say hi to her children?
What's going on?
Me and my parents don't get along that well, and when I come home, it's just fighting and arguing, or they'll just say little comments, and so to get away from it, I just come up here so I don't have to hear it.
Okay.
What is it that has you most upset with your mum?
I don't think that she thinks I'm a good mom.
Well, if the shoe fits. Well, if she doesn't think you're a good mom and then you come upstairs for 5 hours to hide away, is that not doing exactly what she says? I don't think you're a good mom. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go upstairs and play The Sims for 6 hours. Jay Sparks, how are you?
Do you think you're a good mum?
I've raised 4 boys in The Sims. It doesn't count. I don't know why I did the old voice for her. Sorry.
I try my best.
It must be rather difficult for Kristen to know that her own mother doesn't think she does a good job as a parent. But if you don't do much...
Joe is like, well, sorry.
Like, what do you do when you're here? Like, being that mum that you feel that you are?
I always give them a bath. I always get them ready for bed.
Nice. She bathes her.
stuff
She
like
bathes her children.
So how difficult is it actually having this conversation with me?
Imagine being a mom and it's like, what do you do with your children? I bathe them. And, you know, well, they bathe. I bathe my children. All right, good job.
It's hard.
Because you know that you're not being truthful, or?
No, I'm...
Oh boy. I'm not like, and I'm not saying being a single parent is easy. Okay, it's not. Sure, I can't imagine, but gotta put in some effort. Can't just bail on your kids.
Later on, Jaden asked for candy, and the adults weren't in agreement whether he should have it or not.
Hey, I told him no.
Oh, you told him no?
Yeah.
All right. Mom said no.
I hate you, idiot!
Uh-oh.
It's not okay. Go to your room. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Now you get another minute.
Idiot!
Now you get another minute.
Is that quite normal that
He
you
hit her
would
with
say
3
yeah, and
idiots.
you would say no, and then you would listen to that, and then
Well, if you came down and said that the kids couldn't have candy, then I would
What I
say
would've
no. I
said-
didn't know.
What I would have said is, you know, I had already said no, but go ahead, because Grandma already said yes.
And so then I don't know what to do.
All the adults have got to get on the same page. The kids are stuck in the middle between this power struggle with Grandma and Kristen, and the whole family is suffering for it.
You're gonna play one game?
He's been playing games.
Jesus.
He's been playing since we were off. He's been playing the game
He sounds like a cartoon character.
all day. If I want to push A, I can. I don't want
Look at the mom's just texting. She's in her own world.
well, too bad.
Look at her. She's smiling at her phone.
Look, come here. Just stand
We
back.
got poor Gramps over here fighting for his life with Braid and Jaden and Caden, and she's over there talking to her fling.
We'll play the next game.
Okay, now let me.
So it's not gonna be that.
I could not believe the disrespect to Grandpa. These kids have learnt it from somewhere.
Yep.
where's the gratitude and the common courtesy?
Right, you live in a mansion
Parents.
for free.
It's not there.
Why?
I pay $2,000 for a one bedroom. You know how nice it'd be to live in a mansion for free? Oh my Lord.
Just, there's so many issues that we have right now, and I don't say thank you. I don't think about it.
I don't think about saying thank you is a baffling statement.
Christian's just lazy. When I
That'd be like if I got a sub, it'd be like, oh, Miss Tokyo King subbed. Actually, Miss Tokyo King just gifted 100.
came downstairs,
Yeah, how would that go over?
Grandma was on the floor tidying up after
Can you
the
imagine?
boys.
Hey, come help me pick up these airplanes, Jordan.
I don't have to. So what?
There she is, back on the PC.
After observing this family, I've realised that they've got some serious issues, and it starts with these adults first. They're going to be having a wake-up call when I sit down and have this family meeting.
Let's talk about yourself, Kristen, and your responsibility and the fact that you're a parent to 2 young boys. What exactly are you doing?
Nothing.
Bro, imagine saying nothing to that. What are you doing being a parent to the boys? Nothing. That is the first time I've ever heard that on this show. Nothing. I go to the mall. I get coffee.
No. You walk around feeling like you don't have to lift a finger or do anything.
Oh, Joe's pissed.
You pay no rent, and you're damn lucky that you're not out on the street having to do what 200,000 young mothers have to do every day.
Yep.
Gratitude is something that you flush in the bathroom. Your parents have chosen to give up the second half of their life and put it on hold right now to raise your 2 boys.
Boys love spending time with them.
You are their mother.
The boys love spending time with them. Yeah, because they probably don't spend any time with you.
Your parents beside you are their
All right, what do we think? As always, fake fruit or real fruit? Also, is that a Christmas ornament or is that a pomegranate? I'm going to say fake grapes, and I'm going to say I couldn't tell you if that's a pomegranate or a Christmas ornament. We'll just call it a fake pomegranate Christmas ornament.
grandparents. Quite frankly, it's disgusting.
Wow.
Your Harold?
25.
25.
25. Good night, Courtney.
Seriously. 25 years old and the mother of 2 children, and you carry on like you're 12 yourself.
Wow.
Like, grow up and do what you're supposed to do, because nobody else wants to tell you. Your parents are too scared to tell you the truth in case you walk away, in case you blackmail them that they won't get to see their kids.
True. Dude, she's clocking her hard.
Do any of you have anything to say? Cliff?
I don't like her bitch ass. No, Cliff.
Pat?
Everything you said is what I think we've wanted to say for a long time and have been unable to.
Today, you better start owning up to what you need to do to step up. It's as simple as that. Let's talk about discipline. There is no discipline when it comes to raising the boys. You openly admitted, Kristen, that you were lazy when it come to following through and doing things. Then how do you expect to teach your boys the importance of behaving and being respectful if you don't teach them a consequence?
It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not.
There
I'm
you go.
absolutely appalled and disgusted to see
Tina.
2 young children think that it is okay to speak to their grandparents the way they spoke
Yep.
to them yesterday.
Well, they need role models.
There's turmoil in this house and it's breaking everybody up. Looking at the co-caring situation, has there never been any communication with regards to your responsibilities?
If there is, then it's yelling or them saying that I'm not doing something, and it's not ever brought up in a nice way.
Have you guys ever sat and spoke to Kristen about your responsibilities?
We've never sat down, discussed that.
The times.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. How is that possible? They've never had a discussion ever? How is that possible? I don't understand these shows. You've never sat down with your daughter and been like, hey, so what's going on?
That we did, it would end up into a
Argument.
or shouting match.
How could the co-caring situation be successful?
I keep thinking she's about saying cokeheads.
Argument.
How could these cokeheads
Shouting match.
How could the co-caring situation be successful
or co-caring?
when there's been no communication?
I don't have an answer for that.
No. I know none of you have an answer for that. And unless you sort it out to the place where you guys have some respect and boundaries, you will destroy the family relationships between you all. So, are we ready to do some hard work?
Yes.
We're ready.
All right, sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes.
Right, okay. I will see you very shortly then.
Okay, thank you.
The Hallenbecks have no structure to their day, and it's leading to the boys misbehaving. So I want to put a routine into this home to help the whole family have more focus.
So let's start from the beginning. Who's going to get the kids up and dressed and ready for breakfast in the morning?
Crickets. Can't they just do it themselves? Should the mom not be the one to be doing this? I would answer it for her. I would say, yeah, Mom, you're the one waking up your children. That's very important.
Well,
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
This is insane.
Who do you think should be doing it?
Me, but I want to sleep too.
Excuse me?
Oh my Lord. This is like, do not have like, not everyone is meant to be a mom or have kids, dude. This is a prime acknowledgement of that. She was not supposed to have children. I just want to sleep. Well, you lose that right when you have 2 children. Okay? You're not going to get as much sleep as you used to because you have kids. What's up, Alyssa? Like, Elise, sorry, how are you? That's just how it is. Sorry, not sorry. Don't have kids then.
I do like my sleep.
I love my sleep.
But I have to, so.
But I have to.
These are your kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your mummy, Jordan? Where's your mummy?
Grandma.
Yeah. Excuse me one moment. Let's go outside for a minute.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't believe this, Mother. I was totally gobsmacked. I needed
Gobsmacked. Wow.
to set her straight.
You are bloody kidding me, aren't you?
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're not being serious in there, are you?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
You're in there and you're stalling about getting the kids ready. You're like, oh, but I want to lay in and I want to sleep.
I'm telling you the truth.
These are
but
your kids.
I said I'd do it.
These are your bloody kids.
I know.
Bloody. That's Joe cursing. Joe will never curse on this show. Bloody is, she's saying the F word. Right now. How you doing?
Exactly.
Exactly. As long as you know, that's what matters. You know, it's like if you don't feel like you can have kids, and you don't have to. It's not you don't have to. She should not have had kids. It's that
So
simple.
recognise what you've got to do. You've had it too good for too long with your parents.
Yep.
You're lucky I don't kick you up the backside until
Damn.
you get in there and deal with it.
I'm gonna beat her
Like,
butt.
seriously.
Okay.
Come on. Nobody handcuffed you, did they? And forced you to go out and have some wild sex somewhere and come
Oh my God. God damn, Joe. Wild sex.
home with a couple of kids. Let's be serious here. Come on.
Wow. I've never seen Joe like this on Supernanny. This is like a He's like a whole new version of her on this show.
On.
I hate when you're having a serious conversation and someone's just like this. Yeah, like that face would piss me off so much. Like, what are you smirking at? And it's not even like some people just get awkward and laugh when they're, no, this is just, she's just being like this because she doesn't care. She's like, I would be like, take the smile off your face. This is your children. This is your life.
Hey, you gave birth to a couple of kids.
Sometimes I can't be serious. You gotta learn how to be serious if it's about the future of your children. I understand some things are a little bit, you gotta be able to lock in. If somebody's lecturing you about your children and their future and safety and you're smirking, that's something you gotta work on separately. It just can't happen. You gotta fix it.
Kids, and you're like, hold on a minute, I want to have a lay in. No, that's done, girl, that's done. Pull your ass in there and get doing what you should be doing.
I don't even know if Kristen was hearing me, but I was hoping.
All right, show me what you got. Come on, quiet, show me what you got. All right, the kids get out between 7 and 8. What are you doing?
Mom wakes up at 11:30.
I'd have to get up at 7.
Mum, kids up at 7. Between 7 and 8, you can do what with the kids?
Make them breakfast and get them dressed.
Sweet.
Mum seemed to have got it, and so we breezed through the routine. And in addition,
I feel like it should be mandatory for every parent to take parenting class. Maybe to be a parent, you need to have like a license. You know, you have to have a driver's license to drive. It should be like you need to pass a parent license test. And when you have a kid, you got to be like, I have my license now. I can have children. That's how I think. That would prevent a bunch of things. You fail a test, hey, no kids.
I gave them a clock to help them find more balance.
Oh, what?
Through the routine. And in addition, I gave them a clock to
I did not know what she said at first.
help them find more balance during the day.
It's like, what did you give them?
It's going to be hung up by the front door, okay?
I gave the mom a clock.
So that when Mum comes home and she's on duty as such, right, you will be able to display Mum here and pop that in like so.
I think the schedule is a good idea, so my mom doesn't feel like she's being taken advantage of.
It's been 6 years since I've actually had some free time.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're retired and in your 70s and you don't have any free time. That's sad. That would suck.
And I'm excited about, just being able to
She
do
needs to go to like Florida and take a vacation.
whatever I want to do.
This routine is going to be a marvellous help for Grandma.
Sucks.
But only if Kristen can stick to it. We're going to have to see. Discipline is a real sticking point in this house, so I wanted to teach all the adults how to do my timeout technique properly.
You're going to do 1 minute per year of their age. You're going to walk away. If they get up, you'll place them back without any communication. You'll set the timer again. And when they've done their time, you'll come back and you'll explain for a second time, and they'll apologise sincerely.
I sent Grandma and Grandpa away for a couple of hours because I know this much.
Everybody join that Discord link if you haven't. We're going to do a movie night on Sunday. Actually, a movie day on Sunday. And it's in that Discord. Come on by. It'll be fun. We're watching High School Musical.
Mum needs to get a
It's free to join. It's not scary.
handle on disciplining her own boys.
What's up, Amanda?
I'm good.
I already gave you a warning.
Okay, stop it.
No.
No.
I put you in timeout.
Because blah, blah, blah.
Bro, these kids are brats. Shout out Charlie XCX.
Because you're using bad words. You're calling names, that's not okay.
Wait, he's got a brat shirt on. Same color.
Speak you a long time, Mommy.
Mum was working really hard, considering she'd never done this before. But I wasn't too sure how long she was going to hold out for.
Bro, these kids are just tossing around words like that.
This is what you're going to say to him, all right? Tonight, you're going straight up to bed because you were encouraged.
I say this with peace and love and respect to Joe, my future loving wife. That looks like a shirt that Abby Lee Miller would wear. With peace, love, respect.
In your brother to name call when you know it was wrong.
Now, you can go straight up to your room and put your pajamas on, and now you have to go to bed because you were instigating your brother to call names when you knew it was not allowed.
He went mad.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Go in here and change.
Jordan poured water on the floor, and
Why did he pour water on the floor?
that was the breaking point for Mum.
Oh! Oh my God! Yo, camera guy gotta at least say something there. Camera guy sold. Hey, by the way, there's water on the tile floor. That was a hard fall. That was a hard fall with a dude.
And that was the breaking point for Mum.
Oh man, on tile floor? Oh, dude, that is brutal. You know, that camera guy's probably cracking up.
Jordan!
That was it. All bets off, and she lost her cool.
You are not allowed out of your room. You are not
I'd be pissed too.
going to spill water. You stay in your room. I am done.
I just pulled her to the side. I mean, let's face it, she's getting a taste of what Grandma has to deal with every day.
Oh my Lord.
You cry, you let it out. Let it out.
Oh, you could tell things got nuts because Joe's out of breath.
Because you're going to need that strength. Oh, you're there. You're there. Because he's got you at breaking point. But you know what we're doing right now? We're coming in here because we're just calming down and we're doing the mature thing. And the mature thing is to walk away when you see him fired up and angry. Because this child needs to be with someone who can give him authority, and that someone is his mother.
Fortunately, after this whole drama of discipline and Mum being totally exhausted, Jordan had fallen asleep. Well done.
Now she got to go to the hospital for a broken elbow.
Now
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
that Kristen knows how difficult it is to discipline her boys, I hope she's going to give Grandma a break and step up.
Good movie.
I really feel that Kristen lacks gratitude.
Can you guys pick up the crayons on the floor, please?
I don't think about it.
She has parents who provide a roof over her head, and I don't
Not just
think,
a roof. That is a beautiful home.
think that this is recognised at all. And what I would like to do is to show her a place where there are people that just don't have that same kind of support. A homeless shelter.
I'm Candace. Nice to meet you.
Joe, how you doing?
Me too. Our program here actually supports families with children who are homeless. So they're struggling through all kinds of challenges that can create that homeless situation. So our main goal here is to get them back on their feet.
I didn't really know why Joe wanted me to sit there and listen.
Oh my God, what do you mean? Bro, she's horrible. What do you mean oh my God, she's telling you, listen, if you didn't have grandparents that were so damn nice, this could be you. How hard is that to understand?
To what this lady had to say. I didn't know what the point was.
Oh.
Let's take a look around. What's that?
Sure.
What, you're not feeling it?
I don't care.
Bro, if I'm Joe here, I'm like, you know what? Cut the cameras. And let's end I would say let's just end the episode. And let's not put it out. That's what I would say. let's not put this episode out.
Really?
I mean, we can.
Imagine being at a homeless shelter saying, I don't care. Like, are you kidding me?
Doesn't matter.
You don't really care to look around and see about what this whole company does for other people?
Program? Sure.
Oh, I forgot that lady's there too. That's so embarrassing. I'm sure Candace is like, who the hell?
Well, what's the attitude for?
No attitude.
Oh, not the phone. I'm smacking that out of her hand.
It truly is an amazing program. It gives these families an opportunity
Oh, I feel terrible for this lady Candace, bro.
for a life that they weren't going to have before.
Kristen is texting on her phone. It just appalled me. I was disgusted and highly embarrassed of her behaviour. And so I wanted us to walk around.
It's a 25-year-old grown woman. Like, acting like she's 10. This is like if you're 10, 11 years old, you would be like, I don't care.
And the whole of that homeless shelter so that perhaps what she was seeing may sink in.
We don't want the children and the families to feel like they're just a number in a program. We want them to feel part of a community. This is an old hotel. That's what these families live in every day. That's the shape and size. It's one room with a restroom and a bath.
I know that people don't have as much as me, but I didn't think it was necessary for me to have to go to the homeless shelter.
Not the laughing.
We've got Mum taking a very slow walk around this property to realise that she's in a much better position than a lot of these families around here. And right now, her pride is choking her. The attitude is not appreciated at all.
You can decide what you're going to take out of the freezer and what you're going to cook your family that night. Our families, when they arrive, it's what is being prepared or what is being served. If you don't have the ability to prepare and cook your own meal,
Oh my God, bro. Look at her just looking outside. This lady is talking to her about a very serious subject, and she's just looking outside like a fucking dog.
you really do take that for granted.
I really had enough of Kristen's behaviour, her whole attitude.
Like, yo, she's around like little kids right now doing this. What a loser, dude. That's a loser right there. That's really pathetic.
Attitude was disgusting. And when I said goodbye to Candace, I knew I was going to have some firm
As she pressed a Candace fist connect her to Kristen's face.
words to say.
Uh-oh, when they play that music on this show, it's very rare when they play that. When they play that music, it's a big deal.
I knew I was going to have some firm words to say.
It's a big deal.
The whole point of this exercise was really just to come here and for you to understand that even though you don't walk in somebody else's shoes, that you would at least be able to see how other people live.
I am grateful for what I have.
You don't act like it. You don't act like it at all. I think you're spoiled. I think
Yep.
you've had it too good, and I don't even think you know what gratitude is.
Yep.
It annoyed me that she called me a spoiled brat.
It annoyed you. Oh, no.
Let me tell you something. They are richer than what you are inside.
That's fine.
No, it's not. I'm hoping, Kristen, I'm hoping that our experience together is going to allow you
Yeah.
to mature. You think you've got that in you?
I'm sure.
Oh.
It's yet to be seen. I'll see you at home.
It was a hard watch. I'm sure.
I mean, let's face it, Kristen's short when it comes to gratitude, but I'm not going to give up on pushing her. So after we got back from the homeless shelter, I wanted to teach Kristen a new technique.
I'm giving you this to make you really mindful of all the things that we spoke about today.
The calendar is a small little gesture for Kristen to show her mother all the things that she's grateful for.
So every day, if you go think
That reminds me of the little notebook, the handy dandy notebook from Blue's Clues. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nessa?
of one, Every day, just one.
You want to read it?
Yeah, why not?
I'm grateful for my mom's money.
Today and sticking with what Joe has taught us, yeah.
There's been a lot of resentment built up in this family, and I know that it's not going to disappear overnight. But Kristen's note to Grandma was a glimmer of hope, and I knew
God,
that
talk about the bare minimum. I mean, when the bar is underground, it's not even on the floor. When like a glimmer of hope is saying, "My mom is nice."
she needed to read it.
Pat, there's a wonderful note on there that she's wrote, which I thought you'd really appreciate reading.
But Grandma about to cry already. That's sad. She wrote like 3 sentences.
Can you read it? No? You want to try?
My mom says what I am thankful for on Saturday. My mom being strong today.
I feel bad for Grandma, bro.
And sticking with what Joe has taught us. It made me cry. Still makes me cry.
Dude, she still cried. She's the Kaler of this episode.
Just to hear that
That's just fuck.
Kristen is aware and is thankful. She hasn't been in the past. Thanks.
Yeah, here we go.
I don't tell.
Once again, the thing that stinks about this is like this would have never happened if Joe didn't make her do that. And it's like, so it's like, yeah, it's nice, but it's like, dude, it's so forced. Like, I can't. This to me is not even a nice moment because it's a produced moment. She had to tell her to write something nice. I would feel good about this if it was like, and you know what Kristen did without me saying it? She wrote her mom a nice letter or a nice note. It's like you basically gave her a homework assignment, which I guess is better than nothing.
I'm not fucking leaving.
But still, it's like, I don't know. They're not going to get me on they're not pulling on my heartstrings on this one because it's like, it's forced. And my boy Mash gifted us
We just
sub.
become best friends. Yep.
Thank you, Mash. Gifting Chloe a sub. How you doing, my friend? How come you haven't been streaming? Or have I missed it? No, I've checked. Appreciate you, my brother. She forced her, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's forced. When it's forced, it's just not the same. It's like telling someone, say I love you back. I love you. Thanks. It's like, no, the guy should just say it. Hey, Leah, how are you?
Tell her that I'm
Lots of work. Hey, nothing wrong with being busy with work.
thankful
That's a fair excuse.
or
It's not an excuse. It's a fair reason.
grateful nearly enough. You know, I made her feel good that I was proud of her.
There you go. Good job, Kristen.
It's time for me to leave. All right, give me a hug. I'll see you in a couple of days, okay?
I think that we're going to have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah, I bet.
Jaden,
Say bye to Joe.
Jordan, come give Jojo a hug. Bye, Cliff.
Bye.
Keep your energy.
Hey, please don't leave me. Can I go home with you, Joe? No, Cliff, you're a married man. Please, Jeff.
All right.
We're going to get tested. I know that. That's just
He got a very shiny head.
natural.
Pat, keep it together.
I knew she wasn't going to be back
Keep
for a
it
few days.
together.
And I was afraid that we wouldn't be able to follow through with things.
I'll see you when I get back.
Good night.
Take care. Good night.
I was very afraid when Joe walked out that door.
Bro, that's so telling. That Grandma saying, I was very afraid. Jesus.
Leaving this family right now doesn't
Wow,
exactly feel.
what a beautiful front yard. Hold on. I'm a big fan of grass, as you know.
Leaving this
Oh, man, that is like a putting green. That's how you know. I'll tell you what. That's how you know people got money. When they got a yard looking like that.
family right
Look at that green grass. It looks like you could putt right on it.
now
You know you're in a rich area when the streets are paved and the grass is green.
doesn't exactly
It's probably fake. Probably because it's Arizona, but it's well kept.
feel comfortable because I know
looks
that there's
good.
still so much more work
Turf
to do.
is not cheap.
And I don't know if Kristen's really up for this challenge. I've been away for quite a while, And I must say, I'm deeply concerned whether this family have even accomplished anything whilst I've been gone.
Dude.
How are we?
Good.
In good health?
Good, yes. Yes, thank you.
Kristen?
God.
I hadn't even started, and I could feel...
She's legit like a kid when you say, how was school? Good. What'd you learn? Nothing. Did you have fun? Yeah, I guess.
that something was seriously off here. Right, so let's take a first look at our clip here. Communication.
What are you doing with that rug laying in there?
It's got a big nasty spot on it, so I didn't...
Okay, so what are you doing? Are you throwing it away? It was clean. You could have just folded it up.
I
and
know,
put it
I
in
was
your
gonna fold
closet
it away
upstairs.
and set it up on the counter.
I'm off duty.
Jaden, Mom, I don't need you to repeat it every 5 minutes. I understand.
Okay, but I feel like I'm still on.
Did you record over my thing?
I don't think so.
You did. You recorded over it. Clifford.
Bro, chill out on Cliff, dude.
You should have freaking checked.
It's his television.
Where's the breakdown in the communication?
It's mostly me and my mom. That's where we have the problems.
Kristen basically just doesn't want to hear from us.
The lack of respect, where does it come from? Because I've got to be honest with you, to sit and watch you speak to your parents like that appalls me.
Also, calling him Clifford, like, if that's her dad, right? Calling your dad by their name is pretty brutal. Full, not even, like, that's a, you know, that's a big no-no.
I'm resentful.
At least in my family.
For just everything that goes on here. You know, I just want to get out.
Then leave! Bro, she is not being forced to live there. I would, if I was the, I know it's easier said than done. If I was mom and dad there, Cliff and Gail or whatever her name is, I would be like, okay, how about this? And we'll give you a month. Please leave. Like, damn, bro, is it that big of a, what are you in, like a, you're in a torture chamber? You're in a mansion in Arizona. Oh, life must be so hard.
And yourself?
I'm pretty angry.
Right, okay.
I'm pretty angry with Kristen.
Right.
She hasn't stepped up and done the things that you had put in place for us.
Let him know, Gail.
But you obviously don't feel
right, Miffy,
like
exactly.
that has been the case.
She's probably high. She's not high, Elizabeth. I'm telling you. I think this is how she is. As a former stoner, I can usually tell when someone's under the influence of the green. I don't think she is.
Okay.
If the kids aren't being taken care of, then who's to do it?
But what would make you think that they're not being taken care of?
Well, Mom
I
gets
can
up,
see it.
fixes their breakfast, does their homework
I've been waiting for Cliff to say something. Let's go, Cliff.
90% of the
No, I
time.
She doesn't.
Who sat down
No,
here?
she doesn't.
Right, okay. I'm here to listen to all of your points of view.
Yell at her, Cliff.
Listening to you does allow me to see exactly where we're at with regards to that communication. And obviously, we've not made any progress.
Did anything happen? She was gone for like 2 weeks. Did they do anything?
All right, so let's take a look at Mum and the boys.
Oh, boy, here we go.
I did what?
Mom doing a damn crossword puzzle.
Mommy, what are you doing?
Kind of like a crossword puzzle. To fill in the words.
Okay, what is that? Mommy, can you come hit it with us? Mommy, can you come hit with us?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Hit the ball with us. Swing.
You swing and I'll watch.
This is really sad, actually. These kids are craving their mom's attention. Look at the mom. Looking away. Looking to the side. Like, dude. That's really genuinely, like, upsetting. That's sad. She's not even looking at them. You couldn't even give your kids the courtesy of watching them hit a ball? Like, dude. And once again, I say it every time. This is on camera. There is a camera in front of her and she's doing this. I always have to preface that. You gotta wonder what happens when there's no cameras at these places. Gotta wonder. If this is how you act with a camera crew, holy hell, man. Big Elicious, thank you for the follow. Great username. Hey, Kylie, how are you?
Okay, guys.
Wonder if she has depression. She might. She might. But there is no excuse, no matter what it is, to neglect your children. I'll stand by that statement. I know people go through things. We all go through things. It doesn't give you the reason to be like this to your children. This is what I would say. Use your children to get you through that by saying, I have something here, right, that I love. She's treating them like they're the problem. Bro, they're like 7 years old. They should be bringing you joy. I just think she might be depressed. I'm not here to diagnose somebody. I just think she's kind of the worst. Sometimes people just kind of suck. You know? Sometimes that's just the way it is, dude. Not everybody, you know, sometimes people just aren't the greatest. What's up, Maddie? How you doing? Vivian, hello. That's my thoughts. Sometimes people just kind of suck, dude. Like, I don't know. I haven't really seen one thing in her personality where I was like, yeah, I have friends and who've been pretty depressed, have issues with depression constantly. They're really nice human beings. And if they went to a homeless shelter, they'd probably cry with empathy, right? I don't know. I'm seeing someone that just doesn't have any empathy, no sympathy, and I don't know. Depression isn't a choice. No, it's not. But she chose to be on this show, Red. This is a television show. So you're on a show. You can't give the host a respect. You can't give the people at the homeless shelter respect. You don't blame that on depression. No. That's messed up to people that are going through depression. You don't treat people that way. So I'm not going to, that's bullcrap. You don't treat people like that. You know? That's no way to treat somebody.
Dinner's here.
Setting up.
We can finish after dinner. Yeah, we're going to wash our hands. Let's go.
Let me do it here.
Well, Grandma cares. Let's go.
Grandma's still doing it all.
Do you think that your daughter cares about her boys?
I think Kristen cares about Kristen first.
Ooh. Truth bomb. Truth bomb.
Any comments, Cliff?
I think she loves her kids, but I don't think they come first.
I agree.
Thank you for your honesty.
That's the truth.
We're talking about the truth, and it's hitting raw nerves and feelings. But we've been here already, and time has gone on, and we're still back in this same place, which shows me
Depression is not an excuse for bad behavior. Exactly. I've had some pretty bad moments in my life where I've been super, super horrifically sad. If I'm out in public and somebody says hello to me, I'm not going to be like, huh. I'm going to always say, hi, how are you? Usually when people are depressed, you can't really tell unless you're in their bedroom with them or something. Because people are still nice. They still have manners. And they still are polite. And they still have the wherewithal. So I don't like people using that as an excuse to be a shitty person. You know? Everybody is different. Sure. But I don't know. I haven't seen one single thing out of this Kristen to give me a glimpse of hope. She hasn't been nice to her kids. She hasn't been nice to homeless children. She hasn't been nice to the person who runs the homeless shelter. She hasn't been nice to her parents. She hasn't been nice to the person who is on the show, hosting the show. It's like, how many things on top of it can it be before you're just not that good of a person, or you're just not that nice of a person? How many excuses can it be until you're just probably not that great of a person? Right? She's treated nobody with respect. So I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that she's not respectful to anyone.
There are some things that certainly haven't been learnt. And that's why, as human beings, you're all feeling very raw and disrespected and angry and hurt and a lot of pain. There's hope in where this can move forward. But you've got to be able to look at yourselves first. You've got to be accountable. You've got to be responsible for those actions. Let's move on to the next one here.
Oh, God, there's more. Also, remember, chat, none of us are doctors. We're not psychologists. We don't know if she's anything. You know, we're just guessing. No, but none of us actually know. You know, we don't have any idea. We're all just guessing. But there's clearly some deep trauma there. And I always say, therapy is your best friend. She could do a lot of good in therapy. There's probably some trauma with the baby daddy. He's probably not around, clearly. That's probably not a fun thing. But that's where you got to address it.
Keep or sell?
Sell.
Keep or sell? Do you want to keep or sell this? Jaden, you want to keep this or sell this? Remember, the more money that you get, the more toys you can get. You want to sell it? Jaden, keep or sell? Thank you.
All right, so keep or sell, keep or sell. What's going on?
Just going through all the toys, what ones they want to keep for the garage sale.
Right, and the reason why we're having a garage sale?
Because we might be moving.
Wow.
All, right, so all of you?
No, just me and the kids.
And suddenly it became very clear to me what the dark cloud was that was hanging over the room. So you move. So where are you going to?
We might move to Colorado.
Oh, my God.
Okay. And the might, is that a slim
That's a pretty massive change.
chance, or you feeling good about that, or?
Well, my boyfriend's there working right now.
Oh, boy. I don't like that. I don't like that. You're going to move with a boyfriend, not the kid's father, but just a boyfriend. That's not good. Yeah, here's what I don't like about that. You have 2 7-year-old kids, right? You're going to up them, move them to a whole new place, whole new area, whole new school. And then if you and the boyfriend break up, then what?
All right, okay. So for yourself, it's that you're going to move in with him?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So how are you guys feeling about that?
I'm sure the parents are like, yeah, that's scary. Who's going to take care of the kids? Who's this boyfriend? Braz, how are you? That's scary. That would freak me out if I was them. Who's gonna be there for them? It seems like she wants to do that to spite them and be like, nah, we're leaving. And guess what? We're going to move 5 states away from you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
I want to see her get out on her own and do the things that she is capable of doing. A little reluctant about moving so far away. If she runs into a problem or things aren't, we're not close by.
The fact that I now know that Mum's leaving with the kids, it means that I've got to think about Pat and Kristen and where their relationship is right now. I'd like to work on life beyond Kristen leaving here this afternoon. Do you all still welcome that?
Yes?
Yeah. I look forward to seeing you this afternoon. I'd left Mum and Grandma to work on their relationship so that they could both take care of these boys.
I feel bad for the grandma, bro. Think about this. You've raised those kids basically their entire life. And then your daughter is just out of spite going to move states away purposely to weaponize the fact that she can't see them. Like, that's gotta suck. The right thing to do would have been, hey, they move 15 minutes away and they get their own apartment and grandma and grandpa can help out when they need to and you see how it goes. Moving in with a boyfriend who no one knows in Colorado is a crazy step. when you got 2 kids. And dare I say, it's a little bit dangerous. You're moving 2 children in with a stranger that they've never met before. Like, that's crazy to me, dude. That's crazy.
And now,
And if her boyfriend lives in Colorado, she's maybe never even met him before in person, and you're just gonna move your kids there with a stranger. That is crazy to me. That's so unsafe, dude. That's really scary.
Kristen has decided
It's like the kids are 16 or 17, where it's like, they're close to becoming adult. They're 7 years old, 6 years old. What the?
she's going to move to Colorado and obviously take the boys with her. The emotions between Mum and Pat are very, very raw. And I really do believe that they need to talk more about their feelings. And so I'm going to have them sit back to back first.
Uh-oh.
And
Hey, wasn't this a Drake song? Back to back.
till they can have a
Mom and Pat sitting back to back. Mom about to move. She needs to pack.
decent conversation. If we was to cut through all the hostility, what's the primary thing that you are angry with your mum about, Kristen? Tell me why you're upset right now. Stay with me. Tell me why you're upset.
For the things that she says.
How do they make you feel?
It hurts me.
Okay. Pat? How do you feel right now with how Kristen's feeling?
Angry, I guess, is what I'm feeling right now.
Slowly but surely, as Mum and Grandma started to talk more, they started to open up more.
Once again, it's one of these weird things where they've never. It seems like they've never really spoken about things. I guess every family's different. I just was raised in a family where we were always very open and honest with each other. I understand not everybody's family is like that. I'm just always surprised. I just think it's so easy to be honest and to talk. I don't know. But that's how I was raised, so it's hard for me to not see otherwise, I guess.
What did you expect from your mum that she let you down with?
I don't think that she let me be a mom.
What did you do to add fuel to that situation?
I stepped back and didn't do as much as I should have.
Mm-hmm. And the reasons why you chose not to do that?
Being lazy.
I think saying your mom didn't let you be a mom is very stupid. Very stupid. That's just an excuse. Because then for you to say, oh, I was just lazy.
I'm not a perfect mom. I'm not a perfect person. But, you know, I have been working on it and I have been trying.
So, Pat, what do you feel you did that added fuel to the fire?
I jumped in and took over. If she didn't take care of the kids, I did. If she didn't get them ready in the morning, I did. I feel as though I need to control everything.
Okay.
That's a
I'm on Grandmom's side. I think what happened was Grandmom saw not enough happening and was like, I'm going to do it because if I don't, who will? She just admitted she was lazy and didn't do anything. I have a feeling the Grandmom, without the Grandmom, these kids would be probably not in a good spot right now.
huge mistake. That's a huge...
Mm-hmm.
I had to take a real long look at myself and say,
Hey, Crystal.
yeah, I do have this need to control. It's something I need to work on.
Is there hope for the pair of you?
I hope so.
Yeah.
How do you think your move will start to heal your relationship with your mum?
I think that things will change and be better and a new start. I'll be able to take care of my kids and...
I don't understand this. I'm having a hard time following. She's going to move to Colorado with her boyfriend, and suddenly now she is going to be able to be super mom and take care of her kids. if she's doing that, she's going to be working a lot, and the boyfriend's working. So who is going to be taking care of the kids? I feel like I'm missing something here.
And just be the grandma.
These two are finally making progress. So what I want to do now is give them an exercise so that they can maintain that communication.
I think she thinks this is going to be a breeze, and boy, is it not.
I'd like to give you these books. It's a weekly planner, yeah?
Need to give them the Bible.
What I'm really hoping is that the pair of you will take one of these books each.
Anybody got an update that you can look up, and then after this episode's over in 2 minutes, you can tell us in the chat? If not, if you can't find one, it's fine. Sometimes there's no update.
And before you leave, that you will jot down times and consistently stick to them, where literally you guys can correspond via web chat or on the phone. Is that something that you both feel that you could bring together and do?
I feel I can. I'm looking forward to setting up that schedule and the web chat. I am definitely going to use the planner.
I like the way we are right now. We're a lot closer than where we were half an hour ago.
I'm sure that once we move, me and my mom are close, so I'm sure that, you know, I'll want her to come up there and see the house.
Hey, come on to Colorado.
Can you get it to work? You kind of busted it all up.
Kristen is moving with the boys to Colorado with all the tools that she's been taught. And if she uses them correctly, then she'll make fabulous progress. And that change will mature her in a way that will allow her to take responsibility and really connect with her sons.
I'm gonna leave.
All right?
I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of faith in this one.
All right?
This experience with Joe has...
I think this episode it has... This is just so deep-rooted, bro. Like, even the grandma... Look at the grandma. I'm still crying at the end of this. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is not an easy cherry on top episode, that's for sure. This is like a lifelong journey episode for this to work.
Stronger. We still have a long ways to go, but it has pointed us in the right direction.
I think Cliff and Pat need a vacation.
I think Joe's methods are good. I'm glad that we got to meet her and get to know her, and that she was willing to come and help our family.
Hope to hear from you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
She said, I'm out of this business.
Bye-bye.
If Kristen and her parents keep up their communication, then ultimately what they will do is start to heal those wounds that have kept them apart. And if they keep moving forward, it means it's going to benefit the whole family. And that would be...
Oh, look at you. Wow, that's... The driver looks like a little boy or something. I can barely see him. Or like a 130-year-old man. That's just a very small man. You can barely see over the steering wheel.
Be a good thing.